Hey everyone who's ever watching right now, I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing why our virtual cooking class is important to me because, quite honestly, we created the virtual cooking class out of a need that we noticed during the pandemic where everyone felt kind of lonely. And so that's kind of initially how it started, and we wanted to create a fun space where people can eat healthy food together and learn amazing nutrition facts and come together. But it actually even stems further back from that. Uh, I have been a trainer for 10 years, believe it or not. And nutrition's always been an interesting thing because there's only so much you can do within a given session to motivate an individual to change their nutrition habits. And I can't be with them every step of the way to teach them how to grocery shop, teach them how to look at different ingredients and how that it can impact their body and all these different things. As well, there's food skills that I can't sit and explain everything in that there is there in the way of food skills. It's challenging. It's a really involved thing. So the virtual cooking class also addresses that need. We create recipes that are both nutritious and delicious. We have a professional chef that instructs the class, and we have a holistic nutritionist and dietetic student who provide education. And I hang out too, and I sometimes throw in some of my tidbits here and there from client experiences and whatnot. And creating that container where it celebrates learning the food skills as well as the nutritional education while applying it in the moment, like practically. We're not talking about it, we're doing it. And we learn by doing. Going to the grocery store and going through the steps to find the ingredients, to bring them into your home, what equipment you need, all these thought processes that a lot of people take for granted. And it overwhelms some people. So by providing these types of classes, we're trying to create this whole health ecosystem that really supports people's nutritional health. Because you cannot outtrain a bad diet, and you cannot outtrain sleep deprivation. And nutrition and sleep are two of the most foundational things if you want to absorb the training, if you want to build a stronger and leaner body, or create a future self that you have more energy, all these things. And so that's why we created it. We created it to empower people. And so I'm going to be sharing with you our recipes that we're going to be making in the next months to come, because we're taking a tour around the world again. Flavors Around the World Part 3, Part 2, I don't even know anymore. But let's throw it up on the screen here and it can show everyone. There we go. So like I mentioned, so our classes have the intention of being a harmonious blend between nutritious and delicious. So teaching people how to cook in such a way where they both enjoy it and it nourishes themselves. So we're committed to a world where families are equipped with nutrition knowledge and food skills to live happy and healthy lives. And if you aren't aware of our health pillars at Fuel Life are body, mind, nutrition, and community. And so in every program that we do, whether it be our personal training programs or our health retreats or our corporate wellness, we look to these core values as pillars that prop up the health of our community. So body, mind, nutrition, and community. So cuisines from around the world. So it's going to be starting on March 4th, believe it or not. We are coming up to that date, and the classes go from 6 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. And every class you get a PDF that gives you like the context of how the class goes. But just really quickly, we do community introductions to start, and we answer any questions that people have. So if people have prep instructions, the before class prep instructions, then we answer those questions, make sure everybody's set up powerfully to start the class. And then we jump into it. We start doing some of our prep together and cooking together. And usually we have about like 30-ish minutes to receive nutrition education from our holistic nutritionist and dietetic student. And we sit down together. And we have a meal together. And that is the way that we combine the nutrition education, the food skills, and delicious food. So enough stalling. Let's jump into the what we're making. So we're going to be going to Mexico first. We're going to be having vegan options available for people who are vegan. And that will be on March 4th. And we're going to be making a mole poblano chili. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm really excited for this one. And then it happens once a month. We're going to be going to Korea next. And it's fun because one of my friends is from Korea, and she's going to be coming, and she's going to be judging our japchae. If I even said that correctly, I so apologize if I didn't, but judging our japchae creation. Japchae? Anyway, doesn't matter. Then we're going to be going to Japan. So May 6th, we're going to be making okonomiyaki, which is a savory pancake, which is something that Rags is particularly specializing in, and really excited to see him create this again. I've had it before, and it's so good. And then on June 3rd, we're going to be doing a 2-part class where we're going to be creating moussaka, and we will also be creating milopita, which is an apple spiced cake. And we'll be going to Greece to explore the flavors there. So we do drop-in, but we also do like packages for 3 sessions or 4 sessions. And this is if you're listening to this is kind of special. I have not announced this anywhere. So if you are of the minority listening to me right now, you will be the first person to hear this, really. But we are going to be starting holistic chef meals. So we have a holistic nutritionist who's also a chef, who's going to create some of our recipes that we are going to sell to people in Vancouver. So we're going to be selling 2 to 3 servings of the meals, and we're going to be delivering. The meals will be created that day and delivered to you that day, and then you can choose whether you keep them in the fridge or you keep them in the freezer. The logistics of this are still being kind of worked out, and that's why I haven't announced it, is because we're going to be betaing it to a small group of people and then scaling. But that's going to be super exciting. We've already piloted it twice. And we're looking to scale that, and that's going to be really fun. So that's for people who are in the class and they want to have it created for them and delivered to their house, or if they are wanting to just join the class and have some fun, listen and ask some nutrition questions to nutrition experts, and then have the meals delivered to you. That works too. So yeah, if you are hearing that, you are literally the first people to know, because I have not told anyone publicly. I don't even know if I've told my mom. Anyway, so now who are we? So I'm not even on here, but my name's Cam. You guys know me, so I'm not going to introduce myself. But we've got Rajesh Nareen. He's a chef who loves to create, and he's the creator of the recipes of Cartem's Donuts, if you're familiar in Vancouver. He's an amazing chef. And he's been a client of mine, a very close friend of mine for several years now, and I've had the pleasure of being a part of his health transformation and supporting him through his hip surgery and to drop weight, to care for his health. And being a chef in the culinary trade, he's got so much knowledge around the context of creating delicious food. And what an amazing dynamic it is when somebody who is for flavor comes and has conversations with two other individuals, our dietetic student and our holistic nutritionist, when the flavor meets the nutrition, Because when you go to a restaurant, come on, you are not getting food that is necessarily healthy. They want you to buy the food over and over again, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best for the waistline. And so that's why we have this amazing blend of both nutrition education and food skills training. So I'm grateful for that, having all of the team here. And Angel's there too. And Kiefer hangs out as well. And we cook together, we eat together. It's fantastic. And again, if you're listening to this, you are the very first people to hear this. We haven't formally even announced this yet, but these are the companies that are helping us with the operations and food distribution. We have Num Num Delivery, which is a direct farm to table food service, grocery store connection that we have, who gets food directly from farms. I mean, farm to table kind of speaks for itself, right? I don't have to explain that. So we're really excited to be working with them. And then Vivi Well Nutrition is that is the chef and holistic nutritionist. So the vision is that we have direct ingredients from the farm that a holistic nutritionist and chef creates and delivered to people's homes, where we get to eventually have all of these ingredients sourced and delivered to people's homes to then take part in our class. At the moment, we do not have that possible. We're just going to be going with the creation of the meals if people want them. But fun things in the works. Scaling up is fun. Anyways, so those are some fun, exciting things. And if you're joining me and hearing this, you just got some inside scoop information that I don't even know if some of these things I should be saying publicly. So if I have leaked something that I shouldn't have, oops. But you know what? That's okay, because ultimately it comes to my decision anyway. So thanks so much for listening. And yeah, if you have any questions with any of the recipes and any of the dishes coming up, or if you want to contribute to future recipes, we are always open to suggestions. So March 4th, that's the next class. So looking forward to seeing everyone there, and talk to you soon. Bye now.